All right, we are on Alpha 0.669 of Graveyard Keeper. This is my first time streaming here for you guys. Game's been out for about 3 days. I've been really enjoying it. I know this is the first time a lot of you are going to be seeing it. Some people earlier in the chat were saying that. I am no professional, but I don't think anybody is. It's 3 days into the game being out in early alpha. I've only run into three really bad glitches so far, which is not that bad. I crashed once on day 1, but only lost like 2 minutes of progress, so it doesn't really matter. 4 glitches. Some buildings didn't load properly after updating to a new version, but loading an old save, so it could be that. 5, I had some item get stuck in a wall once. I'm thinking of more as I go. But the main one is I needed to start a new save file because there was a glitch where some characters that needed to appear stopped appearing on the days they were supposed to, and so they just didn't exist anymore. But apparently that got fixed. Yay, apparently had something to do with that patch fix, and now on a new save file that shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah. If anyone wants to get this game, it's on their website right now. It's not on Steam yet. Not buyable on Steam yet, at least. At the time of doing this. But I'm looking forward to streaming this for you guys, because it's really good. It's like Harvest Moon, but you're a Graveyard Keeper. It's made by the people who made Punch Club, which was pretty fun. Yeah, we're just starting the stream, everybody. Alright, let's have some fun. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read that. Even in everyday routine, there is a place for loving and feeling loved, especially when you know someone misses you. I'll leave that for you guys, in case you want to read. The plot actually has me kind of intrigued, I have to say. It wasn't at all what I was expecting, because I've been following this game on Twitter for a little while. And it's not what I was expecting plot-wise. Although the plot's a very small component, if you ask me. You get quite a bit on day 1, and then from there, it's mostly you doing your business sim stuff, which is very cool. It reminds me of old Harvest Moon, in that a lot of it is stamina management, which is nice. All right, we're in the game. And we do have some heavy plot stuff early. What are you drinking? We have like 2 drops of Jameson whiskey. It's pretty much empty. Then we have some Hornitos tequila. And water, obviously, because I love water. Jerry is clearly inspired by, what was his name, Morty? Something like that from Planescape Torment. God, it's been so long since I played that. Main character is Andrew. It's funny that people are saying that, because I don't think he looks like me at all. He just has a beard, that's it. But even Fatima walked in the other day and she's like, did you make your character look like you? And I was like, no, this is just what the character looks like. MTV with a man bun. This character doesn't have a man bun. He's got like an undercut. He looks ginger to you? It might just be your monitor, because he definitely has brown hair. Now that I think about it, I don't think your character ever has a name in this game. At least not from what I've played. Yeah, everybody with a brown beard apparently looks like me. He doesn't even have the same kind of beard as me. He has a wider beard. I have a longer beard. Did I forget to mute my browser? Sorry. You probably all thought your computers were just turning off because I got an email. Sorry about that. That was on my end. Let me fix that. There, I fixed it. Great quality stream, everybody. All right, talk to the communist donkey. Wow, a speaking donkey. You can understand me. Let's talk. Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This card isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it. I only earn 5 carrots a day. The situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? Fucking weird. The first thing in the game is you meet a communist donkey. And if he gets an email and everyone's panicking, think their PCs turn off and scream. Yeah, sorry. My application for Gmail sounds like Windows turning off. I don't know why that's the default noise for it, but that's the default noise for it. All right. Oh, this still isn't fixed. Okay. This must be just new in the patch then. I thought it was, I thought this was because of loading an old save file on a new patch. Okay, I'll show you what I mean in a second. All right, we're gonna cut some flesh from the corpse. Now, time is actually passing as we talk, so I'm trying to speed it up a little. The game really picks up after day 1. Yeah, need to trade meat in the village tavern for beer. Yeah, I've actually never been able to trade meat because you need to do a special thing to do it, and I could never figure out where it was. But now that I get to talk about it again with those people, I might figure it out. The walls here don't exist. Like, you can't walk through them or anything. They still exist, you just can't see them. On day 1, there were, like, visible walls here you could see. There's a few parts of the game like this. It seems to be a new glitch introduced in one of the newest patches. Display Haven Hearth? Yeah, almost every day. All right, extract flesh. Yay! An item and a green experience point, which I can show you later. Yeah, well, we are the Gravekeeper. We should probably bury the body. You can also toss the body in the river, which is useful if you want to improve the quality of your, if you really want to improve the quality of your graveyard and you don't have the resources to go planting more graves and making them look nice, then you can just dump the bodies in the river. You get less money, though. I think you get no money for it, in fact. Yeah, so we're going to start up a grave. Don't use goat skulls and upside-down stars for decoration. Oh, right, you dropped a shovel for us. Take that. Also, take the other tools. I'd like to get another grave going. I believe we have unlimited stamina for the sake of this little tutorial a bit here, which is why we don't have a user interface yet. This will all make sense very soon. There we go. And we got a burial certificate. Every time you bury a body, you get that, and you can sell that at the tavern for whatever reason. I believe the tavern keep is the mayor of the village. Yep, this is our boss, the bishop. He stopped showing up due to a glitch on my other save file, so I had to delete that save file. I believe they said they fixed that now, though. Yeah, it's a very cool game so far. I love the voices. Alright, so this is explaining how you pretty up the place. Basically, there's a bunch of shrubbery I need to dig up, and a lot of these things are run down, I need to repair them. I start with some repair kits for repairing this stuff to get the quality up a little bit before I can take over the church, but it needs a lot more work than the repair kits we have. They're a little expensive to buy, if I remember. It'd be easier to make them as we get experience to make those repair kits. How much content is in the alpha? A shockingly large amount. A lot, actually, and it seems to get patched every single day. Mind you, we're only 3 days in. 4 days? 3 or 4 days. Yeah, so once we get it to quality positive 5, he'll promote me and I can run the church, which I've never done because he stopped showing up due to a glitch, but it should be fixed now. Yeah, so he shows up once a week, the bishop. Yeah, each day is represented by a symbol, which you'll see on the calendar in a moment. I believe that shows up very soon. What a good bishop. All right, so we can ask him about tutorial stuff now. I'll probably ask and skip through it and just tell you the shortened version. Yeah, I'm not a keeper. I was going home from work. I'm not gonna acknowledge that. This is saying that if I had 10 happiness with them, or sorry, I get 10 happiness if I were to say I fixed the graveyard, but I haven't fixed the graveyard. The certificate. Every time I bury a body, I get a burial certificate that I can give to the tavern keep for 1.5 silver coin. The town is apparently a nice place, but I am not allowed there because I am not a cleric yet. And the village is just to the right. It's where we're going to be going. Yeah, there's some repair kits in the crate there. We can create new ones or buy new ones at the store. So this is how research works. Red points represent handcrafted skills. That's basically do manual labor to get red points. Knowledge about nature itself and nature of things in nature itself is green. So that's do autopsies, deal with plants and stuff. I find that very easy to get. Blue I've never gotten before. It's spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world, which I believe you get by studying things in your chapel once you get that. All right, yep, got the technology for the stone stockpile and the timber stockpile, which we start off having at our house. Yep, and you don't actually need to take these out. You can leave things at the local, if you leave things at the nearby trunk, then you can just go use the ingredients straight from the trunk without having to pick them up, which is really nice. All right, we're going to town to get some beer. You can see we have our burial certificate. You can see our stamina up in the top left. You get that up through eating and sleeping, so you want to make a lot of food early. In fact, we could be picking some flowers and stuff, because we do get a net gain of energy. You get 3 out of eating it, and you use 2 to get it. So you could do that. It's not the most efficient thing in the world. We can study them later. We can see the day we're on is, we're gonna call it Sunday, I guess, the purple one, because it's supposed to be a picture of a sun. You know, we don't have any money. And we'll have some wheat anyway. I was thinking about going down in the wheat field there to buy some wheat, because we want to get cooking early. I also want to start cutting my own firewood early, because you want to start cooking a lot early, because then you don't need to sleep nearly as much, because you can get your stamina through eating. You'll be a lot more productive once you do that. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I'm Roderick. How can I help you? Good name. I want to get a cube and name it after him. When are you planning on opening the church? Yeah, I need to fix the graveyard first, which I haven't done yet. How can I help you? Okay. Well, first, burial certificate. He's just gonna tell me, yeah, you can sell it with me, due to some ancient contract that we won't explain because it makes no sense. The village is going through hard times, or short on money. As soon as you open the church, pilgrims will come in with a lot of money. Yeah, so we're not gonna make much burying bodies. But we'll sell one, and hopefully not crash. I did crash on day 1 with this. Oh, could you kindly take this letter to the blacksmith? I forgot about that quest. Yeah, bottom right of town. Okay, we can sell that to him for $1.50, and we can buy foods from him, but I don't consider it to be particularly worth it. We need money for too many other things. It's a nice art style, isn't it? Okay, I want to trade fresh meat. Meat's a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. So I want to read this carefully. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? Actually, no. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near the church, but it'll cost you a bundle. There's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake. I think he has fake royal stamp. But to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every female symbol. It's one of the days of the week. I bet she can help you find Snake. So that's how you do that. Okay. I'm not gonna ask how I can get home because that's, you know. I don't want to ever acknowledge that I am from another world. All right, let's go to the graveyard. So days go by very quickly in this game, but there's no day limit, so it doesn't really matter. So don't worry about how days go. Like, it's almost nighttime right now. Don't worry about it. What are you staring at? Nothing. Looking around. I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Yeah, he's the blacksmith. All right, give him the letter. He already likes me a little for that. Letter, of course. 1 minute away. He can't be bothered to come himself. Slimes again, right, there is some combat in this game. I've done very little of it, though. I think there's very little combat in the game at this stage. Rusty sword and an energy pot. Sword is broken, you can pair it at the whetstone. Yep, easy. Alright, so this is just the combat tutorial. So, we just... broken tool. Do that. Doesn't take much energy to use. There we go. Fix the sword. Let's kill the slimes. Now, every swing takes up some energy, so you want to try and get... Fuck. You want to try and get them both in the same swing if you can, to conserve energy. And we'll get our health back as we sleep. You'll notice the game stutters just a little bit every once in a while, by the way. There we go. It gave us some simple iron parts. That's just the game. As far as I can tell, what happens for everybody. It's not a huge deal. It is kind of, about once a minute, it lags for 1 second, and you'll teleport forwards a little. Alright, ask him where to find metal ore. We can actually get it just north of our house, but we don't have a furnace yet. Metal ore in the swamp soil. Huge swamp west across the river. Yeah, we can repair the road to the river, or the bridge, rather. But we also have a little bit by our house. Okay, we got the technology for the furnace, nice. Now, getting iron ingots isn't all that useful until you have an anvil, a wooden anvil, to start making your own metal stuff. And before we leave, picking flowers is not often worth it. Need a technology, damn. Do we have the stuff for that? No. I want to learn how to pick berry bushes, because that only takes 2 energy, and you get about, I think it's 6 energy worth of berries out of it. So that's actually worth it. Alright, walking back home. Oh wait, we need to walk back to the tavern to get the beer. We get a free beer for delivering the letter, and we can give that to, I want to call him Mort. Give it to the skull. And then that's the end of the tutorial stuff. Good to know you know how to use a sword. Yep. Have a beer on the house. Thank you. $10 health, 15 energy. Cold beer. So yeah, we probably want to get a bunch of flesh and just store it until we can get the stamps. Yeah, we can extract flesh from bodies, but not berries from bushes. We'll get there. It doesn't take long to get there. Every flower we pick this early in the game, I believe, will get us a little bit of green experience. 110. Okay, that's what we're at. I really like the music and the look of this game. Yeah. There we go. Now we can gather the berries and the mushrooms and whatnot. Mushrooms can be cooked at home. Yep. Yeah, as we bring him alcohol, he can give us info. Alright, ask about this small road. It's being rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, technically, yes. I like this game's sense of humor. Alright, we can get some berries while we're here. Now, you do get energy back faster when you sleep at night, as far as I can tell. Oops, didn't mean to start cutting that tree, but you know what? We may as well cut the tree. Trees regrow after about a week, by the way. Our axe is really shit, so we're blowing through a lot of stamina doing this, but we do need trees. It's worth digging the stumps early in the game, by the way. Because digging up the stumps gets you red experience, and you want a lot of that early. Yeah. Properties forfeit. Commercially contract tavern owner Herodric. Yeah, so we can go hit up Herodric at the tavern, see about getting that farming property. And you want to take the logs and just put them in there. Alright, I'll put the meat in here. And the beer we can give to what's-his-face later. I'll put the mushrooms away too. Anything you put in that chest can be used for cooking at the table. You can hold it if you want, but... We also need to get red apples so we can make berry juice. Is that decent? I mean, it's not as good as bread. It's actually not that great at all, considering the ingredients. I think the ingredients total give you more energy than the actual juice itself. Maybe I can cook with the berry juice. Is it an ingredient in anything? Not looking like it. Oh, and red jelly. Red jelly itself. Oh, but you make 4 of them. How many juices do I make? Where was it? It was over here. Only 1 juice. Yeah, it's better as an ingredient then. Okay. Oh, yeah, and the basement's fucked up too. It used to have walls. Now it doesn't. Yeah, I've gone through there before, but there's not really anything interesting at the moment. All right, so we can, God. Holding F sometimes really just tries to make you run towards other nearby things. I was just trying to pick up all the wheat. And I can put it away in here. It's flour, actually, but it's daytime. Let's just wake back up. Saves every time you wake up, by the way. Let's make some dough. We need some water from the well. So we're out of tutorial mode now. We can just kind of play the game now, which is awesome. So we gotta go ahead and use that. That got us 20 water. Put the water away. Let's get this these energy potions on our hotbar and start making some dough. There we go. And we don't have any firewood in here, and 10 sticks is actually a lot of sticks. We need to start getting firewood before we can really cook this up. God, the music is so good. Let's just drink the potions right now. All right, trying to think. How do we want to do this? I think I just want to rush for both of these, saw and then firewood, so I can start chopping my own firewood. That way I can get cooking going properly without having to buy a ton of stuff. Sad thing is you want to watch me play, but you don't want to spoil the game for yourself. Don't worry about spoiling plot for yourself in this, because there's very little plot in the game so far. But you know, it's up to you. Okay. So right now we just want to do a little bit of manual labor then, and probably just kind of sleep through a few days. Because we need red points. We may as well spend a lot of that getting some wood ahead of time. Let's just push this. There we go. Because we're going to be using a lot of that wood. In fact, some manual labor we could do right now is digging this up. Because we want to get more room to build in anyway. There we go. Thanks for following, Tom Horror. Welcome to the flock. It's a hell of a username. Oh, and Drunken Jacob. Welcome to the flock. All right. Just trying to get some of those skill points early. Until you have things kind of set up, you sleep a lot in this. Now, the longer we wait, the more bodies rot that we don't bury, by the way. So, It's not the biggest race in the world exactly. You can always just dump bodies in the water if you want to, and it doesn't seem like there's any repercussion for that yet. They might add a repercussion for that later, I don't know. The main repercussion for that seems to just be you're not going to make any money, or at least not any serious money. What was Harvest Moon type games? It's a Harvest Moon type game, yeah. That's what I would consider this to be truth. Reminded you of the Tim Hortons fiasco? Fucking Scotland. What was it? It was like the Glasgow Times can't spell Tim Hortons correctly. Pisses me off. Tim Hortons. And they fixed the typo in the title of Tim Hortons, although the URL still said Tim Hortons. But then it still said Time Bits instead of Timbits in the fucking article to this day. It's been like a year. I still check it because I'm that obsessed. And it also says instead of a double-double, they call having 2 coffee, 2 cream in your drink a double dip, which is not what that is. That's not what that is at all. Makes me angry. All right, how we doing on this? We can get the saw, nice. And how close are we to firewood? Very close. Just need to do a little bit more manual labor. I also want to make better tools soon because the efficiency in the default tools is quite poor. How should we need 15? 10? Boom. All right, we got that pretty quick. Speed strats, everybody. Okay. So, this is our blueprint thing for right here. We want a sawhorse, so we'll get that right there. And then we also want a chopping place, which we just need 5 billets for, which is very easy. We have, that'll be like 2 tree logs. We'll get us 6 billets. All right. So this is just cutting up the tree logs we have, but this will blow through our stamina. And that's fine. So right now it's this day, which I believe is when the merchant shows up. But he's only there until like mid-evening. You know what? Next week we'll visit the merchant on that day. Trying to remind me, everybody. Love how Harvest Moon games make backbreaking labor look fun. I know, right? Oh, that's the bell, which means that the donkey dropped off another body. Our body drop-off point is actually busted and we haven't repaired it yet, so it'll just be sitting out on the street. All right, let's go take care of the body. There it is. We can only hold 1 body in the morgue so far. Well, we're here. Let's give him his beer. There we go. Seems like a decent guy. Here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. Yeah, game kind of assumes I'd been doing that even though I avoided all of those. Alright, have some questions. How can I get home? Easy, there's a portal in Witch Hill. Yeah, we can't go to Witch Hill yet. I think I need to try and go to the village on the male symbol days, and that's how I can get up there. At least I think that's the trigger for the first cutscene that opens it up. I've done it before. I just don't remember what day it was. The church has a library in the cellar, yeah. We really need to get into the church already. How can I get in the library? Yeah, wine cellar. Marks connected, yeah. I could clear that, but we need items for that we don't have yet. Really, we need to get in the church already. Who developed this? Something else? You know of Punch Club. The people who made Punch Club made this, which is why it's all about stamina management. Which is why we're really racing towards getting proper firewood so we can really cook early to help with our stamina. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Yep, astrologer. He's smart, very cheerful. He has wine. He's a big friend of the lighthouse keeper, right? The lighthouse is quite far away. Hang out every moon day. Yeah, lighthouse is far, far right. All right, so that's how we get the wine. I've actually never done that quest. Oh, right, we still have a body in here. You didn't really like Punch Club? I was big into Punch Club. This is not at all like Punch Club, though. Too grindy? Yeah, that was a grinder game. Just a good strategy grinder game, if you ask me. I'm gonna leave that body in there for just a little longer. Actually, you know what? I have a lot of stamina right now. We'll do it. I could use the money anyway, because I'm gonna need to buy some metal parts from the blacksmith before I can go making my own. Because I will need some metal parts to set up my own forge and everything. And so we'll have to have a little bit of money to buy that from the shop. Yeah, this game's not at all like Punch Club, though. Either than art style, just having a really good art. I mean, Punch Club was like 3 or 4 years ago now, though. Yeah, you can see it's ugly. We have a lot of negative numbers here. But right now, we're kind of conserving our energy. We're trying to beeline getting ourselves set up on resources as fast as possible. You like the fighting system? Didn't like having to exercise days and weeks between. I had a lot of fun. I actually beat Punch Club like 4 or 5 times. It becomes a really interesting strategy game the more you play it. Because it's all about time management and figuring out the most efficient routes to stuff. And once you figure that out, it's actually really fun. Okay, let's build the chopping place right next to it. Here we go. Now, until we have a good axe, cutting firewood fucking sucks. It drains your stamina like crazy. Luckily, we don't need to do it that much just for our furnace, but when we want to start making ore to make our own metal stuff, that's when you need a lot of firewood. All right, you don't need to supervise the bread while it's cooking, by the way. But I will start making more dough now that I'm able to make my own bread. We could also buy some eggs in town, which I might do, and make pastry dough. Which I'm actually not sure. I need to double check how easy the pies are to make to see if that's worth doing. But we'll put away all of that for now. And our stamina's basically done, so we'll sleep. Considering getting it, it's good. 20 USD for the game's pre-order, 25 if you want immediate access to the alpha. I believe they said it'll come out, the full game will come out on Steam in a few months, like June, I think they said, something like that. Careful, by the way, this early in the beta, the bread will sometimes appear in the wall. It sucks, but it's rare. It's not really the biggest deal because it's so easy to make. I really wouldn't mind making like berry pies and stuff though. So pastry dough is easy to make. Grapes you could probably buy. Also make 2 pies. And I don't know how good these are, yeah. Now we know berry pies are good. And that's a berry juice. Berry juice, we need a bunch of berries and apples. We don't have our own apple orchard yet. I actually don't know where we buy saplings for that. I need to go around town and start really hitting people up. 15th of August on Steam. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for that Twitch Prime sub, by the way, the Zonk. I appreciate that. All right, get another thing of bread going. And we'll just put that on our hotbar. Okay. Next thing we want, if we get to wood processing, we can make our own wood repair kits, which we want, as well as a workbench for wood, which will get us some cool stuff. At the same time, I really want to work towards smithing a primitive forge, which is not far off either. May as well just get a furnace now, which will mean more simple iron parts. Okay, I think we need 12 in total to get the whole thing going. We already have 3, so we need to get 9 more simple iron parts, grand total, before we can start getting our own metal processing going, because we need some for the anvil once we research that. Oh, hey. Here we go, got our meat. We can slice that up at the house if we want to as well. All right, we don't really need to beautify this place yet, because we're not anywhere close to the point where we could get this to +5. Unfortunately, it'll be a little while off. So just bury a few so we can get some easy cash. How many burial certificates are we at? We're at 2. Next body we bury, I think we'll be ready. Inquisitor, saw Inquisitor, right by the path to Witch Hill. Alright, yeah, I'll go distract him. Maybe find something useful in the hill. Okay. I will go now then. Oh, it's a mail day, yeah. You can see the mail symbol days, which are the ones where the Inquisitor hangs out on Witch Hill, which is just to the right. Oh, YouTube subscription from Megapixels. Hey, Hernandez. There we go. Getting this cutscene early. Is he supposed to be French? Any problems? No, monsieur. I believe that's how you pronounce that at least, or else I just look like a fucking idiot. I mean, I'm in Canada, I should know French. Yeah, come down, live at the graveyard. Oh, he thought I was suspicious. He's a cultist for certain. I'm gonna say, I'm graveyard keeper. Sure, I'll join you at the witch burning. Lie. Want to be graveyard keeper ever since I was a kid. This is the Great Inquisitor. Having a tough time in the town, the ship of dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. Dark cult is rising, I can feel it. My righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We haven't revealed a witch in a long time, and now we're lighting up a second one this year. Yep, we're burning people. The other guy doesn't have footprints. Yeah, he must be levitating. He's a wizard. I theorize he's a ghost, says Truth. This is Alona. He was out too long and now he doesn't have legs anymore. And he also has a beetle shell. There's a reason he wears a robe, okay? Need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new. You might notice something unusual. Agreed to be his friend. Wise choice. Turn my trust and be a friend of the Inquisition. You'll first need to have a show of goodwill. Minor tasks. Today's a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. Yeah. Talk next or any mail day, which I guess is supposed to be day of wrath according to him. Yeah. So we can talk to him any one of those days. He's gonna have us print up flyers, which we can't do till we own the church. So, yeah, nothing we can do with him yet. We just got that cutscene done. Jasmine, bring you marshmallows. Alright. We need to go buy... Yeah, we probably have enough cash. We need to go buy 9 basic tool bit things. If we have a little bit of extra money, then maybe we'll pick up some stuff on the way back. Let's also hit up, while we're at the Tavern Keep, we also need to talk to him about maybe getting that farmland. Great, another body's on its way. Damn. Brazil's wild right now in the middle of a rally, in the middle of a national trucker strike. Yeah, I heard about that. Shit's turning into Mad Max. Yeah, isn't the government threatening to shut off the internet or some shit? Ask about the garden. Yeah, an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Well, the garden, it was seized by a merchant to cover someone's debt. Can't find anyone who will make use of it. Give you permission to use the garden, or else, agree. Yeah, sure. Awesome. Garden certificate, so we can grow things now, which is very useful for saving money on crops. Not that crops are expensive. Ask about details. Yeah, so we can talk to the merchant. Yeah, every path to town is village property. We have a democratic community here, and I'm the head of it. Need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. Yeah, part of the glitch I had in my other save file was the merchant would never show up, which was a shame. Nope, I think that's Venezuela. Well, I know Venezuela was having issues with that as well, but on another Discord server that I run, someone from Brazil was there claiming that their government was threatening to shut off the internet. But I also don't know if they were correct, because that Discord server is full of people who are fucking lunatic when it comes to politics. The best way I can call them is extremists in the making. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, like, they're people literally calling for, like, fucking communist revolutionaries to take over their countries. It's crazy. I try and stay pretty quiet there, because they are fucking lunatics. Like, they say some extreme crazy shit over there, and I just kind of stay out of it. There's some serious cult motherfuckers over there. It's not my server, I just help moderate it. Alright, trade. Do we have enough to buy 9? Almost. Ah, it's a shame. Okay, we don't need 9 immediately, but what are we at? We're at 3 and we need 8, so we can buy 5 right now just to get a head start at least, and we'll spend a bit of the money on the way back on some crops. Yeah, we've got a Venezuelan in the chat. He can tell you how well his socialist communist government takeover went. He can tell you all about how great that turned out for Venezuela. I don't think he's in the chat right now, though. Communism worked in China. I can't even tell if you're being sarcastic. I'm not gonna get into it right now. Like, people came for the game. I'm not even getting into how wrong that statement is. Sorry. We've talked about it plenty before. Alright, so this guy trades in crop seeds. We're gonna get some wheat seeds. So you need 4 to be able to plant, but I'm gonna do 8 because you don't always get a full rebate. We could also just buy some wheat or some flour between this guy and the guy that's just up along the northern path. And it's not expensive, but you know, it's obviously gonna be cheaper if you just make it yourself. In the long run, you'll save yourself a lot, considering wheat's pretty important for making a lot of decent foods. Any baked good. And I mean, bread's a very easy food to make. And it's 12 energy per bread. And you get bread 2 in each. 2 in each, English is difficult today, guys. 2 each time you make it. Each batch. There we go. There we go. We have our first empty plot here. We just gotta use our shovel here and prepare the land. There we go. Plant some, and that'll grow in a few days. We don't have any fertilizer for it yet, but we can learn how to do that under technologies. Decay. You can learn how to make a compost heap. All right, let's go ahead and boom, get some more of that, get some more bread cooking since we have all this dough already. What are your thoughts on Battlefield 5? I don't know, I don't play those games, sorry. Okay. Yeah, top priority still for me right now is to get my smithing going. So we need to do a little bit more manual labor, which we're gonna be doing anyway. Let's set this up, though. I want to set up the furnace, so we're going to need a bunch of pieces of stone and a little bit of fetch, which we can get very easily because we have the sawmill thing. Let's sleep while we have a little bit of nighttime still left. Just a little bit more efficient regaining of stamina that way. You get almost double stamina while sleeping at night. All right, so it's a moon day right now. Yeah, at midnight is when it becomes the next day. So we could go to the lighthouse and try and get wine, but I don't think we have the cash for it, honestly. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. All right, let's get some of this. This will get us a little bit of manual labor points. And then we need to break down a lot of stones. We only have the default pickaxe, which kind of sucks. But, you know, work with what you've got. If you go north of here, by the way, there's a bunch of iron ore, which we'll be getting later. Stone first, though. So every day that passes, your crops grow a little bit more. Garden, yeah. We can learn how to start making, like, trees. We can start planting, like, an orchard there, which I do want to do, because I didn't do that on my other save file, and it seems pretty useful. Like, if I were to get some, hold on, is there a body on the road? I forget. Yes, I should probably go put that in the morgue. God damn it. If I started having my own apples and my own berry bushes, I could really conveniently and easily make berry juice and then start making pies out of that. And that'd probably be a good idea. When's the next CS stream? I was gonna do it today, but I asked you guys on Twitter and people were okay with the idea of me doing this, so we're doing this. So next one will just be next week. Like a week from today. Alright, we need to get to 10 on that, but even after we get to 10, we might not have enough stone yet. We'll see. We have a lot of bread, though. We can need to keep our stamina high at this point. Planting people instead of planting crops? Yeah, probably should be. All right, primitive foraging. Unlock that. Nice. And I do want to get to instruments at some point for better shovel, pickaxe, and axe. Those are significantly better at working faster and using less stamina. Those are actually really important to do early, but we can't do that without getting the stuff that we're already working on right now. So, you know. All right, just eat 2 pieces of bread there. Making more and more graveyard space. Well, right now we're just doing some manual labor, getting some resources. I believe magically these stones come back so that you can have infinite resources. Like every week, I believe it refreshes stuff. That's an ore deposit up there. Okay, we need a little bit more stone. All right. Ate all 6 pieces of our bread. But again, the bread's easy to make. It's just a little slow because it does need to cook. Put corpses in the garden for fertilizer. I wish I could do that. That sounds like the kind of thing you'd be able to do in this game. Okay. Furnace. Ah, stone in the way. Should have broken that one. The art is really pretty. The animation's nice. Can you cremate the bodies instead? I don't believe so. Maybe you can learn to later. But you can... put that right there. You can throw the bodies in the river if you don't want to use up graveyard space. There we go. So we're gonna need a lot of firewood before we can start actually burning up and making iron ingots. Every 10 firewood would be 1 iron ingot, which is rough. And wooden anvil we need next. So we need 4 iron parts, 2 wooden billets. The wooden billets are easy. All right, that's the last of our dough getting baked. All right. In the morning, we gotta plant some bodies again. Plant some bodies. We need to bury some bodies again to get some cash. Because we need 4 more of those metal pieces. Then we can start making all of our own metal. You just bought the game now to play or to watch MTV? That's the question. Do both. Make it even harder for you to pay attention to either thing. All right, we need to do a lot more manual labor for that, which is fine. I'm about to go do some manual labor. As far as I know, bodies never show up when you already are at your limit of bodies, so at least there's that. Now, we could do some research right now to be able to get more things from the body than just the flesh, but I haven't found a place to sell any of those things yet. I think you can probably make use of them once you actually run the church. The game probably intends you to really early start fixing up the church ground, but honestly, it takes so long that I'd rather have my resources in order. Oh, hey, the bishop's showing up. I didn't realize it was Bishop Day already. Oh, God. Fuck, I'm not taking that with my hands. Hi, Bishop. Just leaving a body on the ground. My shovel broke. I gotta go to the whetstone. Are you a fan of the Slytherin games? Isn't that a Harry Potter thing? I don't know. I've never played. I didn't even know they exist. For all I know, you're memeing at me. Ooh, pickaxe is almost busted too. We'll fix that up while we're here. Actually, I'm making a new one soon, but no. Because I'll need to use the pickaxe to get more iron ore. We'll just fix it now. Easy way of getting some manual labor done, though. What do you say is the definitive way to watch your content? I mean, computer monitor would look the nicest, but, you know, watch it on whatever you want, I don't care. It's a publisher of strategy games. Oh, I don't know then. Maybe I played their games and maybe I haven't. I don't really know. Name some games they made. I'm sure he's thrilled about how hideous the graveyard looks and how I've done nothing to try and fix it. Not much recent from what I can recall. Just name whatever their most popular game is and maybe I'll know it. Oh, thanks for the subscription, by the way, Jay Chronic. I appreciate that. Do I maybe want to get more crops going right now? Berry bush, apple tree. Next time I'm in town, I'll see how easy it is for me to get some of that. I don't even need any knowledge of nature for decay, so... Or for advanced smelting, whatever I was gonna do. You know the one. I need more sticks. Well, that's fine. I can go beautify the graveyard a little bit. Oh, 45 people here right now for this. That's not bad. Because the last few weeks of streams have been like 30 people. All right, let's dig some of this up. We need the manual labor done anyway. There we go. Command Air and Naval Operations, but I was thinking of a game I thought you would really like after you mentioned that you were into the Far East. Well, specifically China. But what game? Maybe I've heard of it. Warhammer 40k again. Clearing some land, are we? Yep, clearing some land. We're mostly just beautifying it. We needed to do some manual labor, and we needed sticks, and we needed to beautify that land, so we're killing 3 birds with 1 shovel. Sengoku Jidai. Haven't heard of it, haven't played it. I do have a game called Sengoku I was playing earlier today, though, but that's from Paradox. 2011 game from Paradox, I believe. Basically just Crusader Kings made right before Crusader Kings. Out of Order of Battle 2. Or sorry, Order of Battle 2. God, I'm illiterate. Yeah, sorry, haven't heard of any of those. Alright, this body should be enough that we'll have the money we need. You can post a Steam link if you'd like. Yeah, just DM it to me on Discord. Oops, that's a misclick. Didn't mean to just throw the body on the ground. What is your Discord? You can find it in the description of every YouTube video I do. So just click any video and go to the description and there it is. Thanks, Malaria. Maybe in this week's vlog I need to point out, like, hey, if you need links to literally anything, just anything about my show at all, just go to my description. I don't think people realize how many links I have in my description. Like, I have a whole section where it's like, here's every social media thing you could ever possibly need from me. All right, so we got all the sticks out of there. We have enough to get a compost thing. Nice. So you get a little bit of crop waste every time you pick crops. We can use that to make fertilizer to then grow crops faster. Yeah, that's why I have my descriptions broken into 2 different categories. Have a couple pieces of bread there. Because there's the links that are immediately useful for the video you're watching, and then there's the links that are not related to the video and are just social media stuff. And they're broken into 2 different sections so you quickly know. Don't scroll down farther unless you just want social media stuff. Okay. It's the female day, which means there's the lady in the tavern I don't need to talk to yet. Tomorrow is merchant day. So tomorrow I want to go to the tavern and talk to the merchant. I need to be in town anyway to get some metal parts, to get 4 metal parts. So today should just be more manual labor then. Come on. I can't cut that one? There we go. Weird. Help clicked on Truth's video instead of yours, and I can't get your Discord link. On the other hand, I much prefer his video, so it's still a win-win. Yeah, Truth's videos are pretty good. You know, Truth and I have a Let's Play coming up. Whenever the fuck we get around to uploading it. Alright, nighttime. We'll sleep. We're making pretty good progress so far, actually. Made software for the Deadliest Warrior series. Oh, weird. That series sucked. The least scientific series to ever call itself scientific. Alright, well, we may as well get a little bit more cash, bury 1 more body, and then I'll start throwing bodies in the river for a little while. God damn it, there we go. The rest of the Freedoms, better known as 11 show. Gonna play 13 on the show sometime. Sorry, that is a fucking paragraph right there. Give me a second. Yeah, I know Koei does a strategy series as a Japanese one. That's just less interesting to me. I'm sure it's good, and I'd probably like it. It's just, you know, I'm more into China than Japan. Alright, Merchant isn't there until late afternoon into the night, I believe. So we can do a little bit more around here first. The wheat isn't ready to pick yet, although it might be when we come back from the village. Are you playing Alona with Truth? No, it's not multiplayer. I wish it was. But I don't know how the hell you'd do that game multiplayer, in fairness. I don't know what the green jelly's for, by the way. I think you can use it in cooking, maybe. Any hype for Three Kingdoms Total War? Is that being made? If so, no hype whatsoever from me. Sorry. There's a new Total War game every hour, and I've never found a single one of them fun. I tried like 4 different Total War games. 4 or 5 of them. Because they get gifted to me, or they get highly recommended, and the developers send it to me, and I try them, and I try my fucking best, and it's just the one strategy series that everybody unanimously loves, except me. I don't think it sucks. I personally don't like it. Sorry. Oh, right, I forgot I can actually get some metal parts out of these. I had to be a little lucky, though. Yeah, that got me nothing. They do Nobunaga's ambition. Yeah. Alright, that's the last of my bread. Getting some nails out of it, though. Anytime you get anything metal for free is pretty nice. Are you playing Bannerlord because you got early access? I can't even tell if you're making some kind of weird joke I don't get. I'm just gonna assume you are, because it's fucking Bannerlord and it'll never come out. And it's the cruelest joke ever played on humanity is Bannerlord. Send the link under my Steam name, Ghost Hunter. Check it out if you get a chance. Yeah, can do. Oh, hey, a body. I choose to read that as, did it get ban? Haha, sea joke. As in, it's a water joke. And you just, you vastly misunderstood what a sea is. That's how I choose to interpret that. Okay, we have way more than enough money now. How many more do we need? We need 3 more, because we got a little from the barrel. You're from over the ditch in New Zealand. Wonder what the population in New Zealand is. Hey chat, let's put together a little shopping list. What else do we need here? I want to look for a way to... come on! I could have picked all these and had a little bit of energy. If I just had the energy to have that one last fucking... that hurts. Okay, I want to, like, start, like, an apple orchard and everything. You can buy all kinds of things in town, although I don't know how many people are selling, just because, yeah, that's the beekeeper stuff. Just because it's nighttime, and I think some people stop selling at night, but I'm not 100% on that. That's the dairy farm. Yeah, you don't have what I need. I don't remember where the orchard is, or at least the person who sells apple-related things. I think he might be south of the wheat field, but I could be wrong. Oh, right, the merchant while we're here. I believe he'll still be in the tavern in early night. Nope, I don't see him. Damn. Must have missed him. Double check. Talk with the merchant on this day, which is today. Okay, it's fine, we can catch him next week. Call me donkey. Alright, there's some trees there. Do any of these guys sell? Just the crop seeds? And some crops. Damn. I was hoping he'd sell saplings. You finish my chores. Wonder what your chores are. Yeah, not sure where I can go to buy saplings. I want to buy some tree saplings and some berry bush saplings, so that I don't need to be exploring all over the world just to get that stuff. Hey, the wheat's ready, but I don't have the stamina to pick it, so that'll have to wait. And we'll go take care of the body in the morning. Yeah, your character gives off light in this game, it's weird. Can you get a sapling from a tree, or don't you got the tools for it? Can't. Maybe I can learn later, I don't know. Okay, well, I slept through almost the entire daytime. Has anyone ever noticed that all their favorite YouTubers can be connected by who they've collaborated with? Because it's not even funny how many I can connect. Who can you connect me to through your favorites? None. Because no one good wants to work with me. Alright, there we go. It's making some fertilizer. And we'll just plant some more seeds. There we go. And we could buy some chicken eggs on the cheap, but for now we'll just make some more dough, because we really want more bread. I worked with you! You have worked with me, and that was your own mistake. Alright, let's go take care of that body. We have got a little bit of money. I wonder how much the wine costs. All right, let's go bury the body. And we also need to do the anvil. We need to take care of the anvil, and then we're going to fix up the church and become the cleric. All right, that's one body well buried. We're both shit YouTubers. It kind of worked. Exactly. That's how that works. If we're both shit, then it's just a good collaboration. A little wheeze? Not sure how you want me to pronounce that. Give me the phonetical in the chat. I don't want to get your name wrong. All right, let's get some more firewood. There we go. And bake more bread. You can notice that experience point there is stuck in the furnace. We will never get that. Life is pain. We don't really need it. The green stuff's easy to get. In fact, we can, boom, unlock that now. Which we will definitely be making as a high priority, because those are really good. Okay, we need to get a wooden anvil, which, yeah, we can just do that now. Okay. And we need to actually start making some metal now. All right. Need to get some firewood going, so get some wooden billets. So much stamina. Okay. Not enough. Need some more. All right, eat the bread. There we go, and that'll take a long time to cook, and that's just one metal ingot. We're gonna need 2 to get everything we need to make a new axe, which is our top priority, is making a new axe. You know, we don't have the stamina to go up there right now and get more metal. You know how Unparalleled War Prestige allows you to force a duel, right? Yep. I need to play that game again. I'm out of practice. It's a good game. Oh, second experience point, that's stuck. All right, ate our 2 pieces of bread. So every batch of bread gets us 24 stamina, which is not bad. Fuck, unless we gotta use it all up on this. Oh, come on, so many of them. I just, they really hurt too. You actually do need to fight them. God damn it. Homepage is still showing up as, with me as offline? That sucks. I don't use the application. I hate phones because they're all touchscreens and I hate touchscreens. Okay. That is close to finished. The iron's probably not even close. It's almost halfway. Hey, Band Geek. Come on, bread. Come on. Yoink. Cook some more. Thanks for following, Little Weiss. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the flock. All right, we're gonna get some more iron again. We really need that. Every iron ore gets you 1 iron, by the way. Okay, we don't need any more yet. Conserve a little bit of stamina. It's just about to hit nighttime. It's a mail day. I don't need to go talk to the Inquisitor. Oop, get that. And we'll go right back to sleep in a second here. Just wanted that to be done. And we need more... okay. Let's just get the firewood. God damn it. Had to eat a piece of bread there. I just want this to cook through the night. Oh, still not enough. Fuck it. Sleeping. Not wasting the night. It's a shame. Once we get a better, what's it called? Axe. Firewood is so much easier to make. Unfortunately, it is quite a pain in the ass doing this until you have a proper axe. After you have a proper axe, it's not awful. There we go, have another one cooking. Okay, we just need some simple iron parts, and then we'll have that iron bar done, and then we can do it. I believe he makes 3 simple iron parts out of an ingot. There we go. So whenever that iron ingot's done, we can make our new axe. I'm not even cutting the flesh from this one. Saving my energy. Another burial well done. Can we get a pony in this game? Important question. I hope you can get something to help you travel faster later. Because I will say, walking around can be a little slow. I'm sure they'll do something about that at some point. I don't know if it's implemented in the game yet, but I'm sure they at least have plans. Right, I want to... You know what, while we're here, let's, we start with a few repair kits. Let's just use them now. We need to do a little manual labor anyway. Let's clean up the graveyard a little. And then we can start on... We want... wood processing, yeah. Once we can, we want wood processing so we can make planks, then we can start making much nicer decorations. Alright, fix up the stone crosses first, because those are worth the most. We have some stone repair kits. You have no idea how badly I've wanted to catch your streams. Fix that. I've watched for 3 years, and I've never been able to catch any of them live with school and family matters. Sorry, I'd fanboy so hard just to watch the rest of the Terraria videos and saw you're streaming now a thing. Done rambling. Sorry, you don't need to apologize for anything. I'm happy that you managed to make it. Sorry about fucking schedules of schools and everything. I remember how much that sucked back when I was still in school. Alright, so that just cleaned up our quality a lot, although it still needs to be much higher. So I think we just have 2 more wood repair kits left. Yeah, well, 1 more left in there, and then there's that one we're working on. We're gonna need to make more of those, but we're gonna need to have better supplies before we can go making those. But we're almost there. Oh, look, it's a body. Drop it off, donkey. Don't carry it away with you. Well, we are a good gravekeeper, so we're going to bury it right away. Perfect. We were on the ball on that one. All right, we aren't gonna be able to make the place nice enough this Sunday, because that's gonna be tomorrow. But the week after, I think we'll be able to. Oh, hey. Ah, out of dough. I think we got the stuff to make more, though. Yeah, why not in the river? I need more water from the well. Yay! Oh my god, finally! We could... Where's my iron ingot? There it is. It's like hidden. Axe. Finally, we're getting a better axe. And let's go ahead and switch to that. Beautiful. Put away the old rusty one. Now we can cut wood much faster. Look at that, using up half the stamina. I think it's actually less than half. We can also cut trees faster too. So many useful things. We also want a better shovel soon. There we go. Tons of firewood. We're good. Okay. Stamina's really bad. You think that bread's ready? Right, we still need to make more. Right. And we need water for that. Man, I hope we don't use up all of our stamina on that. Whew, good. Get some bread cooking. I was worried that we were just gonna get stamina locked and have to sleep a bit. Okay, it's enough that we have bread cooking so we can keep progress going once it's done. Canada's not so cold compared to Scandinavia. Depends where in Canada and where in Scandinavia. There are many parts of Canada that are significantly colder than Scandinavia. Most of Ontario is significantly colder than Stockholm, Sweden, for instance, despite us being farther south. Malaria's in Norway, and she said it's 29 Celsius today, which is hotter than it is right now, where I live in southern Ontario. Keep in mind also, Canada goes all the way up into, like, well, the Northwest Territories, but the Northwest Territories, I can't even begin to describe how freezing fucking cold it is there. Okay, we need to do some more repairs over there. We'll need some stamina for that. You know what, it's nighttime, let's just sleep this one. Just gonna take forever. There we go. Finish that off. Doesn't Canada basically encompass the North Pole? It goes almost that high, yeah. Is the North Pole a Canadian territory? No. I wish, though. Alright, let's deposit that water in here. Like, I wouldn't just put loose water in the trunk. It snowed in Newfoundland this week. Doesn't surprise me. Newfoundland stays pretty cold a lot longer than decent chunks of Canada. How's it going? It's going okay. I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, where Malaria lives seems to be hotter than where I live. And I live almost at the southernmost point of all of Canada. I am about a 30-minute drive from the southernmost point of all of Canada. 30, 40, it depends on traffic, I guess. Wood processing, that's what I want. Okay, I have one more wood repair kit. Is that enough to repair one of these crosses? No. Could repair the wooden sign, though. Okay, let's get this ready. We need to get a wood workshop table. Yeah. Which means we need some more metal parts. Let's go ahead and just craft that. Yep, the coldest part and the coldest part of Canada ever, and the coldest part and the coldest part of Sweden ever were basically the same temperature. Obviously, that's not even remotely representative of the overall in the countries, or the overall in the places where people actually live. But, yeah, makes sense. I mean, they both go really, really far up. They go really far north, to about the same degree. It's kind of like saying, though, that Denmark is the coldest place in the world just because Denmark also owns Greenland. It's not an accurate comparison considering just about no one lives in Greenland, and those who do live in Greenland live along the southern coast, not the northern most frozen peaks, you know? Okay, we need to get this done. This is the wood workbench. Exactly, you can't generalize the weather in Canada. It's the second largest country in the world. It's pretty hard to generalize anything in Canada. Okay, we can make wooden gravestones. I actually want to research, is it not under theology? Yeah, I want a little bit more manual labor done so I can get simple gravestones. For wooden crosses. Because wooden gravestones are not great, I'd rather wooden crosses. We need more nails, wooden planks, which are really easy to make planks at least. Fuck it, I don't even care about the body. It can wait. We work on my schedule. Alright, put some fertilizer down, and then plant the seeds. There we go, this will grow faster this time. Keep that fertilizer coming. There's a saying in Alberta, don't like the weather, look out the other window. That's a good saying. We actually need to put a little bit of firewood in here, which is less of a pain now. You can already see how things are getting a lot more efficient than they used to be. Actually, you know what? Now that we've got that better axe, let's cut up the rest of these broken barrels. Yeah, only 3 stamina to break a barrel's pretty nice. Nails, good, we need those. Anything metal we can get. In Ontario, we have to wait 5 minutes for weather changes. Yeah, fucking tell me about it. Oh god, I hate it here. Okay, simple gravestones. We're actually gonna need to cut some more trees soon. Alright, so I wanna make wooden crosses. Pretty easy. Nails, planks. Planks, thankfully, don't take too much stamina. Why did I go eating bread now? Probably shouldn't, considering it's the middle of the night. Wasting the night when I could be sleeping. All right, it's merchant day. Let's go to the tavern earlier this time, much earlier. Okay. We're gonna walk now, we should be there by midday, and the merchant should be there, unless the glitch is still happening, in which case it's really bad. But he should be visiting the tavern. And the body's still there. I'm not even gonna put it inside, fuck it. Population of all of Greenland is about 50,000. Whew. What are the red and green things you pick up? Those are like experience points for research. Red ones are manual labor based. Green ones are nature based. And the blue ones, which we haven't gotten yet. Oh, there he is. Blue ones are research based, which we can't do yet. Spare silver can offer various tasty and rare. Humbly apologize. Yeah, I haven't actually talked to this guy before yet. You can find these things like that here. Actually, no, everybody thinks I'm the local keeper of the graveyard. But I'm from another world and I need to go back. That's dumb. This world is not mine either. Grandeur. Palaces of the town. Not so lucky to be highborn. Earn all this coin here in this onion potato hell. So what's he sell? Jewelry. Very expensive jewelry. And grape seeds. Okay. Talking to him about the garden. Give me permission to use the garden. Oh, I totally forgot about the dead weight. Cost me so little. Many years ago, due to inflation, good soil is a valuable commodity. How about 10 gold? Too much. How about 5 gold? Too much. Bring me a batch of carrots, onions, cabbage. Okay. Deal.
Look at this. I'm rich. It's payday, fellas.
Thanks for the 15 bucks. Bad 3 ill pro. I feel like this is elite speak thing I don't get. Enjoying the stream from Texas, the hottest place in the US. I hear the Nevada desert's pretty hot too. Is Texas actually the hottest? I'm not sure. I'd imagine Texas is probably a dry heat, which I find more tolerable than a humid heat. How can I help you? Stomach problems. Good dinner. The hiccups are driving me mad. Hiccup grass could help. In the swamp. Okay, I can try and find it. I keep sneezing. Scarce hiccups. Boo. Oh, well. Still need to get it for him, I guess. Is there anything else I need to do here? I don't think so. No, really, let's go back. Arizona's fucking brutal. I've heard that, yeah. Can I just get the guild too and play a scholar and only use graveyards and practically be the same game as this? I mean, I don't think you can throw bodies in the river in that game, sorry. How do you end up in possession of the graveyard? We don't know. You wake up like that. Okay, we need to cut some more trees. We're actually really low on wood. You can throw bodies in the river. We've been doing that for like half an hour. We need to go get some more iron going. We want to always have iron going when possible. I got the sniffles now. Gotta get a new pickaxe. This pickaxe sucks. Alright, 4 iron ore. That's plenty. Need more firewood. What happens when you throw them in the river? They're gone, but you don't get paid for burying them because you threw them in a river. Alright, we need to start making some wooden crosses already. I want to have the graveyard fixed up to +5 before the next time the bishop shows up. What happens to bodies? I don't know. Maybe later in the development they'll have a consequence for that. Other than the consequence of you don't get paid. Ooh. We can make nails in batches of 4, I believe it is. Oh, inventory issues? Yeah. We need to start making nails soon, because we are going to run out eventually. Whew, we get so much manual labor out of that. It's awesome. This is around where red skill points become really abundant. Oh, right, there's still a body there. It rots slower in the house, or in the morgue. Okay, it's at -12 right now. We don't have any repair kits. We'll have to make some at some point. Start putting down these crosses. We're getting 2 quality for each one. Didn't even get a full 2 out of that one. I think it's because the body's really rotted before I put it in there. Not sure. I'm not sure the 100% rhyme or reason between the behind the quality of those yet. There isn't a tutorial in that menu. Well, we can get some fencing. That adds a little bit of quality. The repair kits are probably more important to us right now. Need more nails, planks. Okay. Well, we can make some nails right now. Why don't you bury the bodies on top of each other? It's not like anyone's checking. Fair. Wish you could do that. Bishop's checking? I don't think he's checking that hard. Alright, making a bunch of repair kits now. There we go. Yeah, I don't think the bishop's checking. He just kind of shows up, stands there for a day, leaves. Sorry, once again, neighborhood kids just fucking staring at me. It's okay, it's not rude to look in anyone's window or something. That'd be crazy. Alright, did that use all of them? Ah, it's brutal. We're at -5. We only have a few days now to get to +5. Kill the bishop, take over the church. Well, he's trying to give us the church. We just need to clean it up to +5 before he'll give it to us. We should actually bake more bread. Keep that going. Because I want to get a lot of labor done. We need more repair kits. Repair kits and maybe like 2 more crosses. Actually, do you guys remember how many places didn't have a cross yet? Don't know where you that one day a fan might look through your window and know where you live. I mean, it's incredibly unlikely because I'm the least popular guy in the world. I mean, that would be stressful, yeah. I'd rather not be doxxed, but I don't really have any control over that, so just gotta hope it doesn't happen. It's part of the shit that comes with the job. I'm sure someone could figure out my address if they fucking searched online hard enough. I'm sure there's some way to figure it out. Alright, we do need to chop another tree. Can't chop those because they're too big. We can chop this one. You only watch MDB as punishment for your sins. Fair. Alright, we need another repair kit. Okay, we need one more plank then, and then one more thing of fitch, and that's easy. I'm also in Southern Ontario. Time to go out and look in every window for MDB. Well, everybody already knows that I live in Oakville, so I guess you just gotta check every window in all of Oakville. Have fun. I got a few fans in Southern Ontario. I think that's pretty cool. Gonna have to do a meetup one day and meet all one person who wants to meet me. Our shovel's almost busted. We should fix that. Gonna need to make a new shovel soon. I'm not looking forward to the summer entirely because the neighborhood kids are gonna just stare in my fucking window every day because they know I'm a YouTuber or a streamer because they look under and they see in the window and they see the microphone and the lights and they know. And so they're curious, and I don't want to blame them for being curious. It's just, come on, guys. Like, this is my home. Stop looking in my window, creeping me out, you know? Oakville has 155,000 inhabitants. Can't be that hard to track. I know, right? Good luck. All right, we need 3 more crosses. And then everything will have a headstone of some kind. Yeah, maybe I could start charging admission for staring at me through a window. Alright, wooden crosses, planks, nails, easy. Gonna have to start cooking up metal again soon. It's just, we're getting real close to priest day. And I really, really want this ready by then. Going hardcore on the manual labor. Alright, it's nighttime, so don't go wasting bread. Ooh, my stomach's grumbling, actually. I'm getting hungry. I need to eat soon. What's the time at you? I'm guessing probably mean me. It is 3:30 p.m. my time. Eastern Standard Time. I live in Ontario. So Eastern. Alright, we need 3 crosses, so we'll do 2, make 2 more planks, another one. Plant them, and then I think we'll be really close to having enough beautification done. Then maybe like another repair kit might be enough. Of course I always wear pants when I stream, guys. I find not wearing pants insanely uncomfortable. I don't know why people do that. I always am dressed around the house. Prove it. Stand up. I stand up on stream all the time. I'm not showing you all my pants or else fucking Twitch is gonna be like, oh, his butt's on screen, how salacious, ban him. How does chat pronounce Toronto? Well, all they can do is type it. Let's hope they're good at phoneticals, I guess. Is that where you're from? Toronto? I used to live in Toronto for a year and a week. I only need 1 more fucking point. Okay, a wood repair kit would get me that point I need. So that's how we're gonna do it. My live stream isn't showing in your currently live thing on the Twitch app? That's annoying. I've had that issue a few times. Me? No, close. Burlington? I used to live in Burlington. Hamilton? I used to live in Hamilton. Dunnville? No one lives in Dunnville. Except for I used to live in Dunnville. No one comes from Dunnville, either than me and Sons of Butcher. And even Sons of Butcher moved. Alright, I need another wood repair kit. I live in Oakville, says Jay Chronic. See, I don't even know if you're telling the truth on that, or if you're just saying it because I said I'm from Oakville, and you're going with the joke. So I don't even know anymore. No, we actually need some more logs. Fuck, we're getting down to the wire here. Little Aurora. I don't know where that is. Other than Southern Ontario, because he said so. Yeah, Oakville's not a big place, so I don't really expect to have any fans in Oakville. I mean, it's not the smallest place in the world either, but you know. Okay, we're so close to getting this done. Okay. We just gotta make that thing in the morning, and sometime before he leaves, we need to fix up some things. We'll have it at +5. Then we can talk to him and unlock the thing, which I haven't even done yet in my other file because he stopped showing up by the time I fixed it due to a glitch. Siphon says, I live in Canada's human resource supplier. Yep, all of our fucking human resource shit is outsourced to India. Then we have tons of immigration from India and siphons from India. So, thanks Siphon for the population boom. Trying to type my 3rd month sub thing and my tablet is shit. I hate touchscreens so bad. Fuck touchscreens, right? Alright, this little wooden fence can be fixed up. So can that one. Alright, we're +5. Repair a little more. Beautiful. Outsource your fan base to India. You're right, I should be the WWE. Where's Great Khali when you need him? Nothing here. Yeah, I don't know if you, like, can do something with royal services yet. There's the bishop. Closed due to ancient curse. Please consult the Inquisitor. See, Guitar Whiz? I fixed the fucking graveyard. I was definitely right about you. I hereby pronounce you the official keeper of this holy place and the prior of this church. Let's arrange your first sermon. Great honor for you. Oh, Jesus, going fast. Pulpit and speak the words. What words? The words, actually, you can just say whatever you want. You know, the place isn't so bad. Put some extra decorations, some nice candles, music, incense, get all oiled up, nice massage. Long story short, all this stuff will help you to get more faith, and faith is power. Yay! We're a preacher now. I told you can arrange church service. So, there you go. A number of very touching words. Your flock will produce more, I think it's faith. That's amazing. Because, you know, my fan base is called The Flock. Whoa! Whoa! My show is funny. I swear. Casual prayer. All right, so we get faith for the cross. And start praying. Start doing a sermon. Guarantee of success. We have more than that? Okay. We have almost no pews. We can remove things. We can't build new pews yet. Theology? Hey, we unlocked this whole thing now. Sweet. But we don't have any blue points. Do we get that in the basement? Not yet. Okay. I think we need to do the sermon now. Thanks for following. Compositor. Compositor? Welcome to the flock. May the force be with you. Not bad. But my sermons are much better. Got 3 faith out of it. You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think the previous prior kept some books with proper words in the church library. Probably find some weird stuff down there too. He considered himself a scientist. Can throw all that stuff out. All right, study table. Hey, finally, gathering old books and curious mind go deeper, find out the essence of things. Studying items has a chance to give you a story. I'll spread the word about your next sermon. Maybe next week someone will show up. By the way, as prior, it's now your duty to perform a weekly sermon on Sun Symbol Day. I can sell you some useful accessories for it. I also have a small task for you. Just talk to me when you're ready. Also, Oh, well, about that task. As your cleric, should be involved in activities. Open a soup kitchen. Oh. I hope I didn't just glitch it really bad. Okay, I can get sand and clay from clay deposits. Okay, I know where to get some of that, actually. Well, saved a week doing that. Can build a study table. Do we already have a study table? Oh, the walls aren't properly loaded. I can break the bookshelves to get books, I guess. Here's a study table. I want to study my sword. No, I want to study something that gives me blue. Do I have nothing that gives me blue? Oh, maybe I need to study books. Hey! Complex iron parts, that's probably good. Oh, I can't study the book. I'm sure there's some use for it. Oh man, this is all glitched out looking, it's awful. support beams. That's a while off getting support beams, but I can connect up all this and go over to my morgue, which is down there. And this goes under my house. Well, this basement's a fucking mess. Can do anything else down here? They gotta fix this wall thing. For all I know, another patch is out right now, though. I need to find some things I can study that give me blue. All right, I'm curious, like, a wooden bellet. It needs science. How do I get science? I don't know. Well, until we study, we can't really do anything, can we? And I'm not sure how to study. Might have to figure that out off stream. Whew, boy, English, not my strong suit. Yeah, no one's donated. Happy to congratulate you on the reopening of the church in the graveyard. Please inform you that you have these lands become subject to royal law. All on-ground structures remain property of the Holy Church. However, all surface land and building no deeper than one belong to a royal family in the town. Those mailbox you may now access a long list of services. Okay, your tax will also be paid by mail. Okay. Title verification. I can become a citizen for 10 copper. That's very cheap. I will do that. Okay. I can become a free citizen then. Oh, I need to buy that? Okay. What else? Paid services. Royal stamp. Right, the royal stamp would allow me to start selling my meat without having to forge it, but I mean, can we just do that right now? No, because it also costs a shitload of money that I don't have. Got it. Town pass would let us go into the town, which I have not done yet. And I don't know what this is exactly. Oh, I just got it. Okay. I don't know what that actually does for us. And does taxes and penalties just not work? I guess not. I will buy free citizen. And wealthy citizen. You know, those are probably really dirt cheap right now. Entirely because it's the alpha, I imagine. That's probably what's going on there. Well, I feel happy that I'm able to go in there now. Clay, yeah, I can start doing clay stuff. You can dig up bodies now, can I? Why would I? Doesn't look like I have the option. No, I don't think I do. Doesn't look like it. Can you read the books? There's no use button. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Don't know how to get science either. Might need to hang around on their Discord. Their Steam discussion page and figure it out. Oh, shit. I don't have inventory space. I don't even know what that's for. Oh, is that so I can have permission to dig up bodies? I mean, it didn't let me, so... I guess I'll hold on to that. I probably need to hold on to that at least. Alright, I want fertilizer. Gives you permission to dig up bodies. How do I use it, though? There was no use button on it. Alright, we'll fertilize and then plant more. Can I fertilize multiple times? Does that even do anything? I'm not sure it does. Wish I had the trunk I could just keep the fertilizer in here so I don't need to carry it each time. You can be a dead body now. I'd love to be a dead body. I'll get right on it. All right. Well, I had fun with that. That was pretty fun, but I'm starving now, and I should really get back to editing. So, I think we'll end the stream here. I will definitely be playing more of this on the stream upcoming, because this game's really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube later, then check out the description where you can see the Twitch TV page to watch this live next time. And if you're watching live right now, stay tuned. We'll go raid somebody, make their day. Until next time, have a nice day.